All right, so we're out here at Waterfront Park in Trenton, New Jersey, speaking with Cody Asche. And Cody, you're off to a great start this year in Clearwater. You hit 349 down there through 62 games and earned an All-Star nod and a promotion here to AA Reading. Just talk about your season and some thoughts on early success this year.
That's what it was. There was early success with hitting and a move back to third base. I felt real comfortable down there. We had a good team down there in Clearwater, and then after the All-Star break, I was surprised. I got called up to Reading, and now I'm just making the adjustments here and learning every day.
Now you talk about making adjustments and things like that. A little bit of a downturn as far as production goes since you joined Reading, and that's nothing to be ashamed of clearly. But just some thoughts on what adjustments you are making to kind of rectify that.
You got to be more disciplined at the plate up here a little bit. I've had to kind of tone down aggressiveness a little bit, be a little more selective, and that's something that's tough, especially at a higher level. Higher level pitchers throwing at you. Your mistakes are a little bit more magnified at the plate. Whenever you do miss the pitch you get, you have to work a little harder, and just got to be more patient and just keep working every day.
You were a fourth-round draft pick in 2011 out of the University of Nebraska. I often ask guys, just take me through that. I want to get some, your feelings on how were you tracking it? How'd you find out? How'd you learn that you were selected by the Phillies, and then how'd you celebrate?
I went back home. We had an unfortunate year. We didn't make the tournament or anything, so I got to go back home for about a week before the draft. And that week before the draft's pretty crazy. Everybody calling you and figuring out stuff. And then that second day, I woke up. My parents were at home. They didn't go to work till later in the day, so we were just in the kitchen listening on the radio, or not the radio, but the live broadcast, and heard my name be called, and it was pretty cool. Now,
some guys express surprise. Maybe were the Phillies toward the top of your list of teams that were interested?
Yeah, I think they were. I'd heard a lot from them before the draft. I had met with them at Nebraska with my scout, Dave Seifert. I met with him a lot, and I think I wasn't real surprised that the Phillies were one of the teams because I had talked to him a lot before the draft.
And, you're still new to the system, completely skipped Class A full season at Lakewood. So some people might still not have seen you play yet. Some people might be unfamiliar with your style. If you were asked to scout yourself, what would your thoughts be?
Asked to scout myself. I'm just a hard worker, being at third base, one person I try to tailor myself to and play like is George Brett. He played the game hard. He hit for average. He played defense. Came to the park every day, played hard, and that's the kind of player I would want to be. Is kind of like him. He's a Hall of Famer. He's a legend.
I talked to guys on the AA squad here, and in years past, Dusty's been up pretty much every level up to this level in the Phillies system. And I talked to guys about him and about the other coaches here. Just I want to get some thoughts from you on the coaching staff here with Reading compared to maybe other places you played and how they can benefit your career.
All the coaching staffs in this organization are great. I had the chance to be with Dusty a little bit in instructs and learn from him down there, and then. Throughout the organization, every coaching staff brings their own things to the table. Like in Clearwater, Truby, he played third base. He helped me out a lot there. And Dusty, he's got even more experience. They helped me out a lot. Frank's a great hitting coach. I learned a lot from him so far, just a little bit that I've been here. So I think the Phillies have done a great job, building their coaching staffs and letting us get familiar with all of them through spring training and instructs, and it helps a lot.
And we talked about you spending a lot of time in Clearwater there earlier this year, and clearly going from the Florida State League up to the Eastern League, playing up here in the heart of Phillies country, you get quite a different crowd playing in Reading. Guys that are fans that are out there that have grown up Phillies fans, place near sells out way considerably more than the ballpark at Bright House would. But that in mind, you guys play here in Trenton this weekend. And it seems like a lot of guys were surprised by the type of reception the team received. A lot of Phillies fans out here in Trenton, kind of half and half, maybe weighing more toward the red than the blue. Talk about that a little bit.
That was pretty cool. I think out here, there's maybe more autograph seekers than we even get at home, and it was pretty cool to see that. And the Philly following is huge. Everywhere we go, there's Philly fans everywhere. But I guess we're just right across the river from Philly, so. It was pretty cool to hear the cheers for us at a away park. It was pretty cool.
And I wanted to ask you, I've coached the Babe Ruth League aged kids, aged 13 to 15, and if you had the opportunity to speak to kids that age that were hoping to play baseball beyond high school, whether it was college or professionally, what type of advice might you give to youngsters?
Just never give up. Just learn every day and play the game hard. You get rewarded in the game if you play hard, and that's what I've always been taught when I was little. If you play hard and do things the right way, you're going to get rewarded. So you just stick to it. If you're not having success right away, you just keep grinding it out, keep playing, keep practicing, and just keep working. That's all you can do. Just keep working.
And one last thing before I let you go, and thank you so much for the time. Clearly, we do these interviews. Folks want to get to know you, trying to introduce you to some people that may not be too familiar. Something off the field related. What's your favorite baseball movie and why?
Favorite baseball movie? It's got to be The Sandlot. I grew up. It reminds me of growing up with my buddies. We had a Daniel Boone Little League park right across the road from where I live. We got together about every day and played pickup baseball, and just it reminds me of the 6 close guys I grew up with through my elementary school to middle school days, and I like that movie a lot.
Great stuff, man. Really appreciate it. Good luck to you. Great to meet you.
Thank you.
All right, I'll talk to you again.